Welcome Alexa users, this is BB Nate and you're listening to Tatooine Sons HoloNet. Here's the latest Star Wars news from my dad, the Bowtie Jedi Guy.
This is your Star Wars news for Saturday, March 10th, 2018. I'm David, the Bowtie Jedi Guy Jesse. Disney has released a sneak peek of Galaxy's Edge. While a trip to Batuu is still more than a year away, Disney and Lucasfilm are starting to give Star Wars fans a glimpse of what Galaxy's Edge will look like. Yesterday, they released aerial footage of the themed lands that is nothing less than massive. The video clearly shows that there is a great deal of work left to be done, but head on over to TatooineSons.com to take a look. It won't be long before you'll be seated next to Han Solo in the Millennium Falcon. The official Twitter account of Star Wars shared a video today of the construction of a theater display for Solo: A Star Wars Story. The display is a life-size replica of the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, complete with a cardboard cutout of Han Solo in the co-pilot's seat. I guess this means Star Wars fans will be able to take photos where they're the ones flying the Kessel Run. You can find the video on TatooineSons.com. And finally, Star Wars Rebels is more important to the story than you might think. When Star Wars Rebels was first released in 2014, most critics and fans dismissed it as nothing more than an insignificant kids show. Now, 4 years later, following the series finale, Rebels has cemented its place in Star Wars history. From continuing the stories of Darth Maul, Ahsoka Tano, and Grand Moff Tarkin, to reintroducing into canon fan favorite Grand Admiral Thrawn, to even getting a nod in Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, the series has elevated itself into a place of great importance to the galaxy. Check out the link to an interesting article on IGM.com that explores this idea in more depth. You can find the link on TatooineSons.com. Up next, today in Star Wars history, but first, here's Samuel the Hutt.
Hi Alexa users, this is Samuel the Hutt. Thanks for listening to Tatooine Sons HoloNet. If you're enjoying this Star Wars news flash briefing, I want to invite you to check out our weekly show called Tatooine Sons, a Star Wars podcast. You can find it on all major podcast directories. May the Force be with you.
On this date in 2002, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, the video game sequel to Star Wars Starfighter, was released on PlayStation 2 and Xbox. That's the most important Star Wars news for the day. May the Force be with you.
Tatooine Sons HoloNet is brought to you by faithful supporters on Patreon. To learn more about Tatooine Sons, please go to TatooineSons.com. That's Tatooine Sons, SONS.com.